Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the second match, second week, season 34. Right now we are in Kyber 3, trying to climb our way back out. So we're going to take this pretty seriously. Plus, in round 3, there's a potential matchup I'm trying to get. So I definitely want a 3-0 week. Still have some room for testing, though, if this match goes the way I think it will. Just touch on real quickly what happened last round. Not much to review here. Hacks, my opponent, didn't participate, so it was a default win. Nothing to really analyze. I did change my defense, so I was hoping he was going to attack me, but we'll see how my current opponent did. But we're going to hit the bracket before we jump into anything else. My opponent is CT555, much smaller GP, so he's probably a fairly good opponent to be in Kyber 2 or Kyber 3 and at only 5.6 GP. That's one of the smallest I've come across in a long time. Zetas are low, probably hasn't been playing as long, possibly Spender to move up to this place at this speed. 3 GLs though, 9 Omicrons, a little bit lighter on those. And Relic units is very low at 74. And Gear 11 Plus is very low. Not a lot of wiggle room. So we may be able to beat him with our depth. And for contrast, the other players, we're looking at 4 and 5 GL players for the most part remaining. The 2 6 GL players, they don't look like they're participating. They lost their first matches. They're off screen right now. And in terms of depth, everyone else is kind of right in that 160 to 180 range. When it comes to mods, though, my opponent does have some very nice mods with a top 25 average of plus 26. That's the best of the round. But everyone has pretty good mods in the top 25. The top 500 are where we see the differences, and that's where my opponent falls short at plus 12.7 speed average. That is one of the weaker ones I've seen in a while. Compare that to mine, but I don't even have the best of the round. That's Pork Bubbles here at plus 16.4. That is the best. I am the second. And then with counts, you can see my opponent actually good on the 25 plus, but everywhere else I am beating him in the counts. Reason I think we're facing him is he's a Lord Vader player, and Lord Vader players right now with this Datacron set have some advantages. And looking at the Datacrons, you can see the rest of this bracket. We have I have 2, but it's a Dash and a Vader. My opponent has 1. We'll lock that in place this time. We was moving it around last video. And Pork Bubbles has 2. Now moving down quickly, I want to move on to other things. My opponent, Malgus, yes. Starkiller, no. Raddus, no. SWGOH, no. So you can see that's where a lot of the shallowness is coming. Some of the more recent characters, some stronger characters not available to him. But he does have Maul. Moff Gideon, though, not ready to go. Moff Gideon is just too valuable to not have. And without Raddus, he's not going to have the profundity. And we're looking at low stars on his ships, with the Executor and Negotiator only being 5 stars. Or not the Negotiator, the Malevolence. Taking a look at the Hotbot, we have a good amount of advantages. We can see just from the amount of green on my side. Very small guild. Clears are low, but undersizes are respectable. He has a couple more Territory War Omnis than his Grand Arena Omnis. Relic distribution is fairly good between the low levels 5 and 7. And nothing scary with the 8 and 9s. We have the advantage on JMK. No Swolo, and the rest we saw. So let's take a look at his speeds, and then we'll get to fighting. With his speed averages where they are, I'm expecting his to be fairly deep with the 300 plus. And what we see with him is his final 300 speed character is Yoda. Mara Jade's at 296. So he's got 22 characters. That's a good amount of depth for the fast characters that we need to be mindful of. Let's get to the defense. He has attacked first. He might not be done, but I think he probably is considering his shallowness. So front wall, we're looking at 2 shots it took him on Mon Mothma. And he doesn't have the roster depth in order to need multiple attempts. Like, I can take multiple attempts as much as I want, and I have the depth to support that. Another 2 shots up against Grievous. And on the back wall. Took an attempt up against Iden. Did not attack Raddus. And with his fleet quality, can't take multiple attempts here really either. Only attacked the Chimera once, and he might be done. He was attacking last night. So he could come back in, but we'll see. Now with his defense, it's favorable, but there are some things we need to be careful about. Malgus being one, Nute, Qui-Gon, Bossk with Zam. Down below we've got his Lord Vader. Geos, Grievous, and Bam. So I did take the time to plot out my path. We'll see how this goes. Let's just do top to bottom for now. And he does have a level 9 Datacron, but it's a Vader Omicron and not a Lord Vader one, which is going to help us, but Lord Vader is scary. If this is the right Datacron, and it is. So I'm expecting to take 2 teams here. Really 2 teams. Maybe it'll be 3 if it goes really poorly. But we know Fennec can clean it up. I don't want to start with Fennec. Well, it's not the Lord Vader Datacron, so maybe JMK we don't need to worry about it. Because what I've been finding with that proper Lord Vader Datacron is Fennec's better at cleaning it up than JMK is. So starting off with JMK sets it up for favorable circumstances for my Fennec, because I don't have a fully relic Fennec squad. Lord Vader, though, it's just that revive on the Vader. So focusing on him and trying to take him out is not going to be ideal. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's just start up here. I think we're going to start off ridiculous. Even though I started off this video saying I was going to be more serious, but this is a Jawable Geo squad, so let's do it. Because otherwise, Trey's too good. Well, Trey's on defense, so that's not even relevant, so I can't Trey it. And Troopers are too good for this squad. So it's a matter of I don't want to. You guys know this. I hate taking things that are too good up against weak squads, so I'd rather Jawa these Geos. Alright. Let's do the turn meter. I don't think the AoEs help. I'm just going to do a basic. Stealth, perfect. Now that these guys are on gear 11, I'm usually safe. I was able to do, with this level of a Geo squad, gear 8 would win with some RNG. Don't die, come on. Don't. Oh, jeez. I'm working on Jabba right now, so I'll have a relic one soon, but that's too bad. That's too bad. I thought they were going to go off. Alright, we'll come back to it. It was a calculated risk. A foolish one, but it was calculated. We didn't get it. Alright. Bad batch here. This is at a level where we shouldn't be too concerned. It's when everyone's Relic 5 and up that I start losing this counter. Sort of buff immunity of the Droidicon. Down, it's fine. Let's heal up. It's a little concerning. We're gonna heal up Echo, but we're about to lose some people. I need Hunter to go so I can. Here we go. This is the big move. Swap to Omega. Now we get the protection up, and now we're fine. That's Omega's true value. Once I learned to start to swap turns with Omega with Hunter, that's when I started winning much more consistently with this gear level difference. There's too many Medloid monstrosities, and then we start losing Bad Batch. Let's do another lowish gear. Oh, we got Bam. Qui-Gon's up above. What was my plan for Bam? My plan is to Wampa Bam. Do I want to do that? Especially now that Geos are still alive and I gotta deal with them. I have no plan for Vader yet. Alright, let's just get into the JMK-ness. Let's just follow the plan. When I start changing up plans, I get in trouble. Wampa's useless up against Vader, and we have a plan for up above. I took the time to plot out my strategy for a reason. I should have given myself some contingencies is what I should have done. Auto this. I imagine. Was the Quill revive not on IG-11? Let's take it low. Now we can take out Bam. Just be focused on the right places, bud. It's a little overkill, which is why I didn't want to do it, but the back wall should be easy. Like, the back wall, what I'm expecting is First Order, Old Republic, and Ewoks. So I don't think that... I think we're going to be fine. It's just this Vader squad that I'm concerned with. Alright. I think we're doing JMK. I don't expect to win this, but we should get close. I want Shaak Ti, and I want Kenobi. Let's get some good stats. Let's do the offense up one, I guess. That's somewhat relative. It'll at least be triggered. Although Shaak Ti's throwing offense up on her basic, who cares? I still had the most stats with that. Okay. Let's... Okay. Fine. Alright, Royal Guard goes down. heal up. Not heal up, dispel. Alright. I'm going after Maul. Because Vader's going to revive anyway. We're not making progress there. Got a couple days. Let's dispel. Or cleanse. I try to call it a cleanse. Because for me, I want to distinguish between dispelling a debuff and dispelling a buff. It's something I do on the kit breakdowns. Alright. That... Oh my god, man. Is there... I'm gonna do this. You better go down now. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna take out Thrawn just because this could blow up at any moment. Vader might be the smarter call. Probably was. I just know Vader's not gonna go down. He's still gonna be able to do all this. This is devastating. Okay. Bad. Don't die. Come on. Okay, Thrawn's down. Yeah, we're not gonna get Vader. It's that revive, because even with the revive, Fennec's gonna struggle. You know what we should... Oh, jeez. We're gonna do it. I think this is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna beat Lord Vader, but it's gonna work for... yeah, we're not gonna beat Lord Vader, it's gonna work for Vader. We're gonna need Maul this. Because with Maul, it's gonna mess up the cooldowns on Lord Vader. We'll be able to start off, take him out, and my plan was Maul up against... the Bossk Zam. I can Star Killer that. That's how we're handling this. Like my Maul, we might need to take 3 teams. My Maul's probably not going to beat Lord Vader after being distracted by Vader. But that's how we get through this. Now Maul can clean up Lord Vader. Maybe we'll be able to do both. But I'll be happy if we just take out Lord Vader. Or Darth. Let's call him Darth. Darth versus Lord. And, let's see. I think I want the protection up one. Where's my... I gave it to Wampa, but I should have another one of these. Yeah, we're gonna use that one. Because what this does is it messes up the cooldowns on Darth. So when he revives, he is not going to be able to use the Merciless Massacre and get into that cycle. If I get to a turn. Because I have days, right? I'm not going to trigger the frenzy. I'm going to take the days off of Canderous. We will do that, and now we can get to work. Okay, because see, that's what happens on his revive. Yes. Okay. Now that takes care of Lord Vader. Darth. It takes care of Darth. But we're not in a position where we can take out Lord Vader now. He's going to get to work and do some serious damage. And you can see we would not have succeeded with Maul first. JMK had the critical job of... let's do this. The only reason I'm doing the... What is this even called again? The Seething Rage is because it's healing up us because of Bo's unique. Even though I don't have enough stacks, but it doesn't matter. Alright, now it's Fennec. And Fennec should be fine because Lord Vader here doesn't have the crazy Datacron. Alright, so bounty hunters. Yeah, Zam. Alright, that's what I do, right? I want to add relics to this squad. I want to get higher relics than Fennec. I want to try and get an ability block. I'm going to save that. That's not going to do anything right now. Everyone is dazed. Alright. Now we can get to work. I'm going to keep the ability block on. We need to get a few armor shreds. Then Zam only matters for the Ami. Calling the assist. I save that for the days or an extreme amount of dots, which is not the situation right now. This seems slow. I think we're going to be fine. Get the days, get rid of the dots, ability block, taunting again, we get some armor shreds, and this should be it. Yes! 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 Alright. Now we're good. This is just gonna... We can test again, we can do other things. Geos here. The Nute team up above, I was gonna... We have options. There's things we can do. We do need to take 2 attempts up against Malgus, most likely. Well, we could probably just JML it, but I was going to take in gas first. Geos here, though. I just don't have... You know what? I'm gonna do something dumb. Because I don't have a use for the droids right now. I'm not gonna bring in the BT-1 and 000. All my testing I've done with... Let me move my head out of the way because I'm blocking them. So all the testing I've done with BT1 and 000 is they don't really work at low stars. At least they're not going to be good without Dr. Aphra, and Dr. Aphra you can't have until they're relic. So there's not a ton of in-progress viability that I found with them. So, and I had a lot more success with Sortie when I didn't throw them on a squad. Let's do IPD. That. I don't want you guys in different slots. Because this is my OCD showing. Alright. This is one of those things that would work at relics that I don't know if it's going to work here. But it could. Because the target lock synergy is nice. Well, I guess it's not going to do anything. Because they're equalizing, they're not healing. They can't get buffs though. Nice. We got a bunch of extra damage going on. But now we've lost our like boosted stats, so now we can't do as much damage. Let's just take out. No, it doesn't. We can't really do it anymore. We gotta get to our AoEs again before we can be more of a threat. And we need a bunch of debuffs because T3M4 isn't doing the damage boost occurs with more debuffs. So T3M4 is more of a threat under those conditions. And they're probably going to heal up before we get into that scenario. Yeah, right there. I should have saved some of those AoEs, timed it differently. If I had a Relic L3, we would be doing a lot better. Because we wouldn't have lost L3. We can beat this. We just gotta save some stuff. There we go. Alright. Nice little droid cleanup. Jawas and droids taking out Geos. I'm fine with that. I just wish my Jawas would have worked in the first place. Worth it. Now we're gonna do solos and testing. We're gonna clear the rest of this board, no problem. Where are you at? Did I set you on? Okay, good. You know what? That data crown with the I don't think I have another one. The protection up. It wouldn't matter with this squad because this is a really weak Old Republic squad. I don't think I have another one. Yeah. I don't have another one. I'm wondering if it would help Kylo punch up a little bit if I did have it. Alright, so we AoE to get the retribution. Because with retribution we get to do things like that. Now we got daze though and blind, so I will just do another AoE, keep retribution back up. Now I want to land a basic. There we go. We got the healing immunity there, and this is when we can do some serious damage. One more should do it. Now we got... Whenever blind is there, we just AoE. One more now. She's under stealth. Let's just get this done. Juhani really got saved by that Omicron. She is not good. Alright, well, Ewoks, these guys... I don't think I have a place to test out Sana. I wanted to use Sana somewhere. But the rest of my plans are laid out. This is why building out roster depth is helpful. This guy had no back wall. Lord Vader's been doing him a lot of favors, though. It's part of the reason why going after like the latest and greatest is so beneficial. These new GLs help. That's why he, at such a low GP, he's playing at these levels. Alright, I'm gonna JTR Swolo this, although this isn't much. I started taking out the resistance heroes because they force JTR to taunt, and I don't want that to happen. Because I want everyone to stay on their stuff, especially JTR. And the armor shred, that should takes him out. We'll eliminate Hux in a moment. We'll put them under stealth again and then we'll auto. Because R2's not going to do the stealth correctly. He's going to put the stealth on JTR. Perfect. Okay. Now the next tricky things. We'll do Malgus last. So we're gonna Night Sisters this, even though I've been less consistent with it lately. I think last time I lost it. I've been considering the Asajj Ami for a little bit to make this more consistent, but I feel like that's just an expensive Ami. To take this from like 80% winning to 90% winning, or 100% winning. now we're just focusing on our stacks of health. So I'm using basics to bring back Talia as much as possible. As soon as Talzin goes down, this will get better. Because then basically every turn somebody will come back. I do want to keep Anakin stealthed if I can, just because he can land healing immunity. When I lose a Saj is when I like to do randoms. Okay, that's finished. I do this for like 2 to 3 minutes. That's about how long you need to do it for in order for Daka to survive in Anakin AoE. Heal a tiny bit. And then I pay attention to the amount of damage the other Jedi are doing when they hit Daka. We want to get to a point where it's just like a tickle. But right around now is when I want to start being careful. I think I want Anakin to take a turn because he'll do an AoE. Yeah. So now we burn the AoE. Now we gotta try and take out Qui-Gon, but Mace is gonna taunt, so this might take a minute. So I like to give a little bit more time if Mace is around. Scary. Let's heal up. Mass assist will make sure he goes down. We're good now. This is a win. You can check out last round's video for one where we lose. That one was pretty interesting though, because a lot of things went wrong and we were still pretty close. It's just, it fell apart at one point. Alright, we're going to do something a little risky here, but it's what I've been enjoying lately. Like, if we wanted to be smart, we would just troopers it, we'd be fine. This is low banners, but it's been winning for me, and it brings me closer on that stupid prestigious quest on Greedo. And that's what really counts. I guess Greedo's probably dying before I get the contract off. You know what? Zombie might mess this up for me. Definitely going to throw an AoE. We need to get thermals around. And it's over. We lost. Alright, we're just going to quit now. Just quit. Without Bosch, we can't do it. We're just not going to get enough thermals out. You'll have to check out other videos for when I've done that successfully. It is risky. But I've gotten away with it more than lost. Probably like 4 out of 5 times. Stern meter. See if we can take out Dooku before he's a problem. Perfect. I don't want stagger. I actually do want Jango to go. We can at least land some arm shreds. We're just going to take turns on Jango. With the health down, we should be able to somewhat quickly take out Nute once Jango takes his turns. Let's make sure Dark Trooper's the one to take the hits, though. We got to be very careful with this, and why I'm not taking out too many people. It's because Stark actually makes this way harder. I shouldn't have actually brought him in. I haven't done this in a while, so I forgot about it. But Stark's removing turn meter, so he actually makes it take way longer for Jango to take his turns. Alright, that's one. He should have one more, yeah. Here we go. Mark Dark Trooper again. Make sure they're focused on who I want them to be focused on. I'm gonna start burning the extortion. Okay, now Jango will go. Ah, that's not good. It's just Veer. We don't have the unique effect of Veer's unique though. And we're fine, but at the same time. This is just going to be Star Killer. This is why that was one of the things we pivoted on. Actually, we can Vader solo that. Unless... No, Vader's not going to work on Malgus. Let's Vader solo this. Although there is one risk point here. This might be a dumb thing to do. Because the way we would lose this is if I go down low in health and I fall to execute. Let's see what happens. Execute's the only thing that can mess this up, otherwise it's a win. Okay. That should be enough. We'll chuck this in the next cycle around. Let's do it. try and see if we can land some ability blocks. And then we'll let them take their turn. Up next, the hard piece. We've got the victory, assuming he doesn't go again, and I don't think he will. I'm going to start with gas. Although this does not work for me. Like, my gas is... I gotta study up on this one more, but it's probably it's gonna be a mix of relic levels and mods. Mine does not beat Malgus. But I want to do it anyway. I want more data, because I've only done this like twice. Usually I just JMK it, but lately that hasn't been an option. See, all this is bad. This is all terrible. I think like I just need like a way faster Rex. And because I don't have that, this is the worst it's ever gone for me. Usually I get a little further along. I want to soften up somebody's. This is why I used gas first, is I just wanted to soften up somebody. Maybe it would have been smarter to bring in gas and clean up if things go poorly. Yes. Oh, this is not as terrible as it could have gone. And it was starting out horribly. Well, I thought, okay. Come on. Take him out. Get ready. Yes. No. Focus on falling. Come on. Come on. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. So this armor shred on Malgus, that matters more on him than Marauder, but let's take out Marauder just because we have an easier cleanup situation now. If it comes down to it, probably will. Great. Yes! Yes! That's a match where we didn't even have to resort to my JML. I was going to bring JML to clean that up. That's what I thought was going to happen. That's a win. Now I might have to tell Pork Bubbles that we've got a matchup. But he may have not noticed, so I don't know if I want to tell him. Because I don't want to give him the advantage by him seeing my strategies. Alright, let's take a look at this. Ah, he's got the slower one. I'm gonna burn a fleet. We need more ships. Because I kind of use a lot of these. Because I have all the pilots at gear 11, so even nonsense stuff like the Sith, I technically can kind of use. But let's just do it like that. Because Sith... Let's do that. Let's just burn a fleet. The slower Beskar Mandos will have an advantage up against mine. It's going to mess up how I want to play it. How did this battle go on? Alright. You know what? This is a tough defense. We're still playing it the way that we need to, but we might not full clear. Because I have trouble beating the Empire with what I've got left. I'm still not able to play it the way that I want. Let's just do this, see if we get lucky with the dispel, whether or not it happens or not. So it gets rid of the marked, which is annoying. Wanted to buff immunity, we didn't get it. Fine, waste your time, do that. He already did his job. Let's throw Breach here. I got nothing to add. This is just... We've seen 1,000 of these battles. Alright, now the hard part. Alright, let's do the easy one. Then the other easy one. Malevolence, although that's a weak comp. We should be fine here. And he probably doesn't have like a good second sister at this point, so maybe the Empire will be fine. But with the Empire, it's just good at the remaining fleets that I have. And picking it apart can be difficult. Okay. Okay. Not the best. Good. That right there is why you don't put that ship in the reinforcements. Always happy to see it. So, he's gonna get the thing again. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Great, we're good. 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 Let's do a basic, because he will dispel in the next turn anyway. Everyone's got days, so sticking with a basic. That should be it. Great. Okay. I think we're gonna burn a fleet. But maybe we're fine, because it's not like he's a Sith Eternal Emperor player. Maybe he's getting close. No, he does have Sith Eternal Emperor. Okay, never mind. I take that back. This is going to be a pretty good fleet. Because Ravensclaw's technically my best fleet, except Empire counters Rebels really well, especially because Ravensclaw's not a good fleet. I'm thinking like I don't have a choice but to burn the Finalizer. Even though it's technically the best offensive fleet that we've got left. It's just Holdo's not going to be effective either. And what I'm trying to do is mess up the cooldowns and stuff so we can do some damage. But actually, Finalizer is probably the best one to go first because maybe we can take out Vader before taunts go up. It's really the hope, I guess. Yeah, taunts go up, never mind. The dream is dead. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Let's get a stun. I meant to click on the shuttle, but I clicked on the wrong thing. Nope. Bad. Bad. Yeah, I guess. The potencies. What is the basic do on the echelon again? Do I want that? I don't... Let's just do it. I don't remember what it does. See, this is why I need a relic crew. Oh my god. Alright, we are golden. We're great. We probably won't beat this, but we don't need to. Okay. Another turn we would have been able to do a basic and heal up a little bit. It's fine. This is all fine. Without the TIE Bomber, things are completely different. And we don't have to worry about the Interceptor anymore. So they don't have that advantage with the reinforcements. And if I had a relic crew, we would have just taken out that bomber in that one hit. The only thing that we could have reconsidered is whether or not I should have taken out Vader instead of the Interceptor. Had we taken out Vader, we probably could have done both. At least had a better shot at it. This removes turn meter, so let's take it from TIE Pilot. Not great. Perfect. There we go. Alright, that's a win. He played it well, good defense, nice work CT555. Just doesn't have the roster depth yet. This is a younger account at 5 point whatever million GP, 5.6, yeah, 5.6 million GP, but 3 GLs, solid roster. Just hasn't had as much time to collect Omicrons and Zetas and build up other squads. Next round, though, we have the potential matchup with a guildmate. We'll see whether or not he wins and we get that final showdown to determine whether or not I get this 3-0 week and climb back into Kyber 2. But thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.